Welcome back to Central Valley Talk, where we celebrate what's good about the Central Valley. And I mean from Sacramento all the way down to Bakersfield. This whole long valley has so many good things going on and good people and things you should know about. So we come here every day and bring you information on what's going on. And we found a very cool guest, Dr. Celeste Simmons. Welcome, Dr. Celeste.
Thank you.
Family Forensic Focused Psychological Services.
Yes,
what is that?
It's a mouthful. So basically, the simple way to put it is I am a family practice forensic psychologist. So I work with families, but then also I'm trained in mental health law. Okay. So folks who have family issues and have to go to court and things like that, that's my specialty.
Okay. Okay. And how do they find you?
Well, they can find me.
Does the court give them your business card? Or?
Well, unfortunately, it's been hard for people to find me, which is what brought me here. But a lot of times it's through word of mouth, other attorneys, other service providers. Some people might have my business card as well.
Now, I'm going to put your web address and stuff up on the screen. Pretty easy, myfamilypsych.com.
Yes.
Now, for our viewers, I'll be the first to admit I had to ask Dr. Celeste how to spell psych, P-S-Y-C-H, myfamilypsych.com. And they find everything on there.
Yes.
About you, how to reach you, how to get an appointment.
Yes.
Now, and by the way, on Facebook, it's just Family Forensic. And also, you have a class or something coming up.
I do. I have an 8-week co-parenting class, and I use this formula that I created called the co-parenting grit system. Okay. And so I'm enrolling right now until Friday. I've only got a few spots left, but basically it's not your run-of-the-mill co-parenting course. I created it because a lot of folks have come to me and they say, we've tried co-parenting, it doesn't work. And what happens is they are told to go to these classes for these collaborative co-parenting models, and they don't get along. So it doesn't work. They're right. And so I created something that accounts for those struggles.
Okay. And what is co-parenting?
Co-parenting is parenting with another, technically. So this course is actually not just for folks who aren't together anymore, but it could be for couples who are together who struggle to make decisions about their children, get into arguments when they try to do that. But co-parenting is just basically parenting with another person.
It's amazing because I made it through parenthood, but I had no idea what I'm doing. And it sounds like this could be good for anyone.
Yes, it can.
Okay. And especially if they're having a little struggle.
Yes.
Now,
so
the struggle could be between two parents, but sometimes the child is the struggle, and there's a disagreement on how to address that.
Yes. So this is mainly the difference between, like, if you're having trouble with your kids, that's a little bit different. This is more those co-parent interactions, and maybe as a result, you're seeing some behaviors with the kids, right? And so it is parent-focused. The child piece, that would be something different, but that's not really covered as much in this course.
Now, this people who sign up for this, and by the way, the website, they could go to myfamilypsych.com and find out about the course.
Yes.
And are these people who are being told to or ordered to get some co-parenting training?
So most of the people I see, they're ordered. So they get some kind of order from a judge to go get a psychological evaluation, go get family therapy, get regular therapy, whatever it is. Some people come to me and they don't have those, and so I do service those people too. And then you have the people who are in the middle, who may be going through some kind of court issue, but they're not necessarily mandated, but it's recommended that they come. Yeah. And so also what I see is that a lot of times by the time people find me, they've worked with other providers who don't have this niche, right? And so, like, they'll start services and their therapist didn't read the court order, right? And so then
they're not used to, they're not trained in that kind of psychology. And
so then they have to start over. And so I want to let people know that's my niche. That's what I do. And usually when I do a consult with people, I'll say, let's read your court order first to make sure that this is what you're supposed to be getting.
You don't want to go through months and months and months of therapy and find out it doesn't count.
Right.
It may help you to go through it, but you're trying to accomplish something with the court.
Right.
Get that behind you. Now, it seems to me, and I don't know, I'm not in this business, but I know a lot of people used to be, in my day, I'm from the 60s, the 50s even, and people stayed married. But now almost everybody, over half the people, I think, get divorced.
Yes, it's over 50%. But one of the things that I like to acknowledge too is it's not just people who are divorced; it's people who've never been married, right?
Never been
And they
married,
have a child together.
They're sharing
That's
this kid.
also co-parenting, right? And I feel like sometimes that population of people get overlooked. But it's like a quarter of the population of children in the U.S. are in households where there's a co-parent or single parent.
Now, I would imagine that there's not dozens of people out there that need you, but there's hundreds or thousands. Courts are doing this all day long.
Yes.
And saying you must get some counseling.
Yes. However, so those are the people who have to do it, but there are lots of people out there that I've interacted with who say, well, what about me? I need these services too. I don't want to end up having to go to the court system before I'm able to get some help.
Right.
And so that's one of the reasons I created my course as well. So for folks who aren't mandated, you can also benefit from.
Do both co-parents need to be signed up?
They don't have
Okay,
to.
it could be one.
They can. If you choose to do that, just let me know in advance that you're going to do that.
Okay.
Because one of the things I'm doing right now, because this is an inaugural course, is I'm adding some bonuses. And one of those bonuses is coaching.
Okay.
And so each week of progress within the course, folks can receive feedback as they go.
Now, would this be, and I know this isn't your department, but would this be a strategy that one of the parents might want to do is go and show the court, look at, before I was told to, I even came and did this course. I really want this to happen for me.
Yes, so that's one of the things I'm working on long term too, because again, lots of people are told they need to do these courses and they need to get ones that are verified by the court. And so that's something that I want to do with this eventually as well, because again, some of those courses are very generic. They teach you the skills, but then if you don't address the things that come before the skills and you can't use them, it doesn't help.
Can't use them. Well, for whoever needs this, or if you know somebody that's going to court or you just want to tell somebody about them, point them to mypsych.com or have them call here. I'll give out your information. I'll keep your website on my desk, and if anybody needs this, because you know what's going to happen in 2 months, somebody's going to be in court and go, oh, I saw that on Central Valley Talk. Who was that? How do I reach them? I'll put you in touch with Dr. Celeste. You're a very nice person. I would like you to be my person when I have to go, because I can tell you relate to people very, very well.
I try to.
Now, anything else you want our viewers to know?
I'm here. Reach out to me. Hope to talk to you soon.
And by the way, here's the flyer. I'll just put this up one more time. But you can find everything at mypsych.com.
My family psych.
Myfamilypsych.com. And psych is P-S-Y-C-H. Don't be embarrassed if you don't know how to spell it. Like I said, I didn't. And thank you, Dr. Celeste. I'm going to put up this last logo as we close out. There's your logo. It's beautiful.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.